Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Average Joe Hockey Report. In this video, we're going to go over my three winners of the NHL offseason. At number three, the Ottawa Senators. Yes, okay, they lost Alistair Brinkett. Yeah, okay, pretty big loss, but I feel like offense. They have a lot of depth at offense. And then the addition of Vladimir Tarasenko was a good addition. Don't mind the addition of Dominic Kubalik. And they finally addressed what they needed the most at goaltending, Jonas Korpisalo. Now, YouTuber O Nyquist sort of downgraded the move because of a couple, the previous seasons that Korpisalo had in Columbus. But that's Columbus. Ottawa, I think, is a better team than Columbus is. Columbus to me, hasn't really done too much since they eliminated Toronto in that 1 year, and even then, they've been a bit of a fringe team now, a rebuilding team, whatnot. So going to Ottawa now, I think Korpisalo is going to have a much better season. He put up the good stats. He put up decent stats in Columbus last season in the 28 games that he played there. In 11 games that he played with the Kings, he did great there. He did great there. So I think he's going to do great in Ottawa. Absolutely. At number two, the Carolina Hurricanes. The only thing the Carolina Hurricanes didn't do, in my opinion, was maybe get a bona fide second line center. They either want to see if Jordan Staal still has some fuel left in his tank, or if Jesperi Kotkaniemi can finally break out as the second line center. However, I like the addition of Michael Bunting and what they did with their blue line. Amazing. The Dmitry Orlov signing was great. The Tony DeAngelo signing could be very underrated, considering he's put up in his last couple of seasons, 53 points in 2019-2020, 51 points in 2021-2022, and 42 points on a bad Flyers team. Now, you can make the argument of his defensive game. Maybe that's why he was benched a few times, benched by John Tortorella at least, whatever. But I think in Carolina, I think going back to Carolina is going to be a much better fit for him. Also, I don't necessarily mind the fact that they brought back, Freddie Anderson and Antti Ranta back. I would have maybe thought, maybe go with Freddie Anderson and Pyotr Kochetkov, but I guess the Hurricanes organization doesn't want to rush Kochetkov, which is a kind of a safe approach too. So, no, I really like what the Hurricanes did this offseason. I think it's great. I think they did great there. And at number one, the Colorado Avalanche. Colorado Avalanche, I mean, if you think about it, the one thing they were lacking was forward depth and, more or less depth at center, with Gabriel Landeskog going down. And, losing Nazem Kadri, whatnot. But they addressed that by acquiring Ryan Johansson. I like the Ross Colton addition. He played a key role in Tampa Bay. Jonathan Drouin, we'll see. I think it's a risk worth taking, though, with the depth that, Colorado has. Colorado's obviously has a much better offense than Montreal has, and a much better offensive defenseman and whatnot. So, yeah. People did sort of question, Miles Wood's contract, whatever, his long term, but I don't know. I wouldn't take a look at that. I don't think it's going to affect him too much. I think that Colorado addressed the needs that they have, and basically, yeah, watch out for Colorado. They addressed the needs that they have, and went out and got added more offensive depth and got the second line center that they needed. And yeah, I think they're back on the hunt now. This video is mostly based on opinion and may not have any implications on how these teams or players will do throughout come next season. So remember, if I'm wrong, don't belittle me, educate me. Take care, everyone, and follow my Instagram account, The Average Joe Hockey Report, and my YouTube channel, Marty Tommy, in parentheses, Average Joe Hockey Report.